I wasn't sure. I hit it pretty high, and you just never know what the wind's doing on the high ones. Obviously, get affected more by the wind, so I knew it was going to be close, but obviously was excited it went over.
Take us through your reaction when you do see it clear that wall.
Well, I mean, Springer, I mean, you know, he's not as tall as Judge, but he's a tall guy, and he can jump over there. So, you know, we've seen him bring some back before. So, just you know, trying to push it out a little bit, and thank goodness it got out.
CeCe said, as you go, this team goes on base 4 times, 2 home runs. Is it meaningful for you to contribute in this way?
Yeah, I mean, that's my job up at the top of the lineup. I mean, not necessarily the homers, but just to get on base for those guys. And, you know, I've been seeing the ball better lately, having some good at-bats, and I'm doing a pretty good job of getting on base. So just try and continue doing that. And, you know, overall, I thought it was a really good win tonight. We didn't play our best baseball. And, you know, anytime you make 5 errors and can hang around and sneak away with a win, you'll take it.
Some of the younger guys with errors tonight bounced back in a big way late in the innings. Does anything Glaber does surprise you anymore?
Well, I mean, just very, very talented. I mean, not just him, but that bat by Underhard there, the double in the last inning, just, you know, against a tough pitcher in Peacock who's got a real good slider. And, you know, obviously the double, being able to get the second so that a single wins it is huge. And Glaber, I mean, just a very, very talented young kid. I mean, you know, he made a couple mistakes today, but, you know, it comes up in a big situation and puts that behind him and comes through in a big spot. So just a big win for us tonight.
What's it take to hit, I think you hit 297 mile an hour fastballs for the wall. What's it take to kind of do that?
Just got to be on time. Got to be ready to hit. And, you know, good timing, good swing, and, you know, took some good swings today.
Right. How much is the timing part of why you've been hitting so well the last couple of weeks?
Probably a pretty big part. I mean, usually when I get in a little funk and I'm struggling, my timing's a little off, and you could probably say that for most hitters. You know, it's all about timing and rhythm, and I've been on time, and you know, just taking good swings in the zone.
Hey, you were young once. Is it hard when you first get here?
I was in college when I was his age. You know, so it took me a little longer to get here, and you know, it's amazing what these kids can do these days at 20, 21, 22 years old, and just you know, obviously very, very, very talented, but also a lot of composure and you know, confidence, but not cockiness, and not you know, just confident in himself, and not just Glaber, but Miggy and some of the other young guys too, and you know, even a young guy like Severino. I think we forget how young he is, and you know, it's fun to see all the talent that these young kids have, and they're just nothing ever seems to be, no moment ever seems to be too big for them.
When you first get to the majors, is it hard when you make an error in that to maintain focus, put it behind, and think ahead, not behind?
It can be, yeah. I mean, it can be very difficult to you know, to put that kind of thing behind you, and you know, it can be easy at times to you know, let mistakes on one side of the ball maybe carry over to the other side of the ball, and then, you know, I don't really see any of that with any of these young kids. And you know, I mean, veteran guys, we make mistakes too. And you know, I think the main thing is you know, we've got each other's backs, and we never give up and keep fighting. And you know, it was a big win tonight against a really good team, and yeah, happy about it.
Thanks. Do you feel
Thank
like
you.
when their bullpen comes in, you guys just, I mean, whether it was the ALCS, you know, in Houston you came back, here you came back. What is it about their bullpen where you guys are so confident?
Well, I mean, you know, listen, I mean, I think we've done some damage against their bullpen, but they've got some good arms down there, and you know, I think them in particular, the Astros, their starters are so good that you know, it doesn't matter if they had our bullpen, I'd still want to get their starter out of there and get to the bullpen. I mean, that's just how good their starters are, and the numbers speak for themselves. So, you know, I thought tonight we put some good at-bats together against Morton, and we're able to get him out of there. Obviously, these guys, their bullpen is beat up a little bit. They played 14 innings before they came to us the other day, and, you know, it's always important to try and get in that bullpen as soon as possible.